Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. Alright, what happened last episode? Last episode, we finally met Suki freaking Yomi. It's like, he was like teased for the longest time because Byakuya was looking for him like the whole time. And he finally returned to Yomi, to his little, I guess a little hideaway. There was like a door like in the back of the bathhouse, just leading to Naraku, Spring of Death. Kind of wondering why they have that back there. And we got to meet Tsukiyomi. He was very handsome. Kind of wish he was a love interest, but I don't think he is. He's kind of like a pseudo father to Byakuya. He's kind of helped her and the women of the white, while not being a white himself. Question mark. He definitely looks like he has, like, white color traits, except for maybe the gray highlights. But maybe he's just, like, a special case, because he's an outsider, and he's named after a freaking god, so... so far, he's veiled in mystery. And, yeah, we also learned more about Byakuya's trauma. Like, more the nature of what the Red Calamity was, which, yeah, the women met, let's say they met a terrible fate, involving some invading men, and chose to take their own lives because of it. And then we also learned more, or at least got confirmation that Byakuya can use Batsu, which does kind of make me wonder, like, if the women of the white could use Batsu, why didn't they use it then? But maybe that will be explained later, or maybe it's just a plot hole. And then Byakuya kind of pivoted, and she's like, you know what, I want to change the island, and decided to become a postman. She's gonna deliver letters now, between Yomi and the surface, and Akaza agreed. Poor Akaza, just like more workload because he has to read more letters, read more paperwork to approve her delivering those. All right, so let's begin. This is the last chapter of the prologue, and then we can finally pick a route, pick a boy's route, and we'll branch off from there. All right, Byakuya. It's been a week since my birthday. Only a week. Feels like a lot has happened. A lot of ups and downs. And Byakuya was getting very easily downtrodden, like, about not finding a husband after a few days. I'm like, girl, some people try for years. Some people try for their whole life and they never find that person. On that day, I prayed for something to change. What changed was my life as a whole. But I want to bring about greater change. For me and for Tengu Island. Doing little things. Not dramatic, not rebellion, but doing something small to change things. Daifuku, today's a special day. Will you come with me? Oh, we're finally bringing the hamster.
A special day?
I'm gonna start my letter delivery service between Yomi and the surface today.
Huh? Hime delivering letters?
And if there aren't any letters for me to deliver, we can have some rice balls at the beach and look out at Tenyu Island. Oh, okay. If Daifuku was surprised that but now he's happy because he gets food. I nestled Daifuku gently inside my bag and went outside. Get in the bag, Nebby. Oh, hello, Riku. Are you not happy with me? He looks unhappy as usual. I bet it's because of me. But I'm not gonna feel sorry and back down from what I want to do. Hello there, coming through. I raised my new permit and acknowledged him with a nod. Please proceed. Alright, not gonna stop her. Ah, sis, over here! I haven't seen you on a while, Toki-san. It's been a bit. Oh, welcome! We just set up something for you! Camellia, what'd you set me up with? What is it? Camellia, Tokisada, and Yosoga were all looking at me with smiles on their faces. Look, it's a letterbox. Letterbox, a secure wooden box in front of Shinchiken-jo where people drop off their letters for Olympia to deliver to the surface. Okay, that's a lot more convenient than trying to, like, hunt people down. This is a way better way of doing it. So, like, yeah, you don't want Olympia just, like, going to random meeting places with people. Oh, there it is. It's nice and red. In front of me stood a cute red box made of wood. People can insert their letters through this slot, and there is a locked panel in the back where only you will be able to retrieve them. This way, you can collect letters even when you are not in Yomi. And it's more convenient for everyone else, because they don't have to hunt her down. Oh, and I helped a little to spread the word. I told everyone their letters can go up to the surface. Yes. I don't know what to say. You went to all this trouble of preparing this and telling everyone. Thank you so much. It was no trouble. Consider it a gift from us. This is a new opportunity, you know. With each letter you deliver safely to the surface, people's trust in you will grow. But if you neglect it, no one will write any letters, and your reputation will suffer. That is the nature of customer service. I see. You're right. I'll do my best to take good care of the letters, and now you have a commitment now. You have to even though you're not getting paid for it, it's just for your own little funsies here. This is pretty nice. Maybe I'll write a letter to you, sis. Oh, then I'll write a letter to you too. Oh, you're just gonna give me little love notes, are you? We could just talk face to face, you know? Maybe it's cuter. It's cuter to send little notes. Now, this isn't a toy. Seeing them excited by my idea filled me with so much joy that I wanted to dance. But I was so touched I could hardly speak. The idea came to me so suddenly, and yet they went to all the trouble of helping me like this. I'm glad I spoke to Akaza to ask for approval. This was the place where I enjoyed tea with friends for the first time. And today it was where an idea of mine was accepted so wholeheartedly. Please write a letter to me, then I can write one back. Yay! My first letter to a friend. Just like a human. I have to go find a cute envelope. Oh, Camellia, too precious. So nice that we're friends, even though she's like... She's a doll. But yeah, so somehow made her way to being friends with Byakuya. Glad I decided to go outside today and come down to Yomi. I felt myself tearing up when suddenly I caught a glimpse of silver hair flowing by me. Himika! Oh, another person. It's been a bit since we saw you. Hi, what's the matter? When I suddenly called out to him, his body tensed up and he stopped where he stood. I'm sorry to stop you so suddenly. What voice? I think I gave him something very similar to Hari. Good day. Did you need something? Oh, I can't talk about Batsu in front of everyone. That would be depressing. I started a new business of delivering letters. What kind of letters? Letters addressed to the surface. And I'll be delivering letters from the surface to Yomi, too. This box here is to help collect them. Maybe he's against the idea. I braced myself for his reply. That is a very good idea. His response caught me off guard. He actually looked pretty happy. I wasn't sure what his reaction would be. Yeah, we don't really like have we haven't hung out with him a lot, so you'll be the waves between Yomi and the surface, bringing forth treasures to all. Stop it! You're exaggerating. I lowered my blushing face. Lord Hiroko will be pleased as well. Suddenly, I noticed Masuhana approaching us. Masuhana, she's the lady with the gray hair and the blue highlights, right? They never gave her a portrait. Good day, Lady Olympia. Please forgive me for the other day. No, don't worry. I'm just happy to see you again. I came here to send a letter on behalf of a friend. She is a little shy. A letter, thank you very much. I'm sure Yosoga must have foreseen this. Lady Olympia, please take this. She wishes to send it to the Yellow. The Yellow? I looked at the letter in my hand. Thank goodness. I guess I won't get lost on my first delivery. Yeah, do you have GPS in this world? I can't survive without GPS. I don't know how people can just find addresses without it. Please take care. Leave it to me. You can let your friend know that the letter is in good hands. Oh, hi. Olympia. I do not wish to repeat myself to you over and over again. Please honor your position and refrain from going down to Yomi so often. Perfect timing. I need to let you know that I started a letter delivery service between Yomi and the surface. Oh, that's gonna... He's gonna bust a blood vessel. I believe it is strictly forbidden to accept and convey items between Yomi and the surface. I mean, there has to be a loophole. I mean, they can sell newspapers. I already received approval from Director Akaza of the Kotowari. First the permit and now this. He's being far too lenient. It is a complete abuse of his power. I mean, I would argue that the primary colors have been abusing their power a little bit too much. There's no reason for you to do such a thing in the first place. Yes, there is. The residents have a need to communicate with others. I believe that is reason enough. Unless, of course, you require a better reason than that. But you don't need to do it yourself. You should have a servant do it for you. I want to put my permit to good use. Olympia, please think about your position. Anyway, you should be seeing me more often, so I hope we can get along. This can't be. Oh no, Riku's like losing it. His world's falling apart. Here, my permit. Please proceed. To the Kotowari. Huh? A box to collect letters? Sounds like a fine setup. It's red and very cute. It's also really simple to use. Akaza read the letter, then placed it back into the envelope before handing it to me. There are no issues. Go ahead. I tucked the letter into my bag, then took 2 deep breaths. Sir? Director Akaza? I just want to thank you again for letting me do all this. You got me this permit and everyone's been a great help. I know it might not seem like it, but I am very grateful. I did what I could, that's all. He must be in a good mood today. He's slightly smiling, this little microscopic smile. The way he forced me outside to find a husband was questionable, but it was a good decision. I probably would have just been sighing all day on my balcony if he hadn't interfered. Then I'll do what I can too. Well, Sid, please do your best with the deliveries. Oh, I'm gonna put my hat on. I put my cap back on and opened the door. Oh, there's the island. Well, here I go. Oh, okay. That was short. Okay. Actually, that might be a good thing. Should I combine this with the last episode that I just recorded? I mean, I could just have it and I could do a short episode. It's fine. I could do a short episode. Probably would actually save my throat to, like, give myself a break day. Okay, so now at this point we select our story. Yeah, we have two of them are grayed out. I want to do Himika, but I guess unfortunately I have to do the 4 other routes and then Himika opens up, and then after I do Himika, Akaza opens up as like the final route. So the walkthrough does give a suggestion like about the order. Like a suggested order, although you could pick like any order you want within these 4 guys. So it does recommend Riku, Tokisada, and I think after that Yosuga, and then last Kuroba. I don't know if I want to follow along that order. I don't know. I don't really like Riku. I'm kind of curious about Tokisada. Maybe I'll go for like the youngest guy and maybe work our way out from there. But yeah, Riku's an a-hole. I mean, we'll probably get to know him, where it's like, oh, like he'll like get some sort of character development or something, or like he'll understand. Cause he's very biased because he's of the blue, so he's at the top tier of like the color class system. So yeah, he obviously has some biases about like what we do and how we act, and we gonna act a certain way. But yeah, I think I might do Tokisada first because I don't know, I'm curious about him, and I don't know. It's, a lot of times I like to start off with like the youngest guys and then just like work my way up from there, or else I like start off with a childhood friend. But there's no childhood friend in this game. So yeah, we got lots of different colors. Kind of interesting. Like, got Riku of the blue, Akaza's of the red. They never gave a yellow love interest. You think they would? Because like that's like the 3 primary color classes. But yeah, like they just didn't give us one. It's like, who would it be? Maybe like Kaina. But he's suffering from lost love. But yeah, so we got Riku of the blue, we got Tokisada of the green, even though he only has green eyes. We got Yosuga of the purple, Kuroba of the black. Himika, does he have a color class? He has like the silver hair, but he's like kind of a special case. And then like Akaza of the red. And yeah, so usually in these routes, they give you like a recommended route. Usually like it like builds up the story. You learn like little bits and pieces in each route. And then as you keep going along, you learn more and more and more about the world. Each route usually divulges like some secret. But yeah, so at this point also, we're gonna finally get choices. You probably noticed like in the prologue we had no choices. I kind of like that. Yeah, in Cupid Parasite and Cafe Enchante, you had to like play the entire prologue just to like pick different choices to like divert you into a certain path. And overall, there's like absolutely no difference other than like a few lines of dialogue and maybe a date. Like there was, otherwise you're just like speeding through it. But and this is a lot easier because you just have to select the chapter Pure White Resolve. Just quickly like skip through it with the auto skip feature, and then you pick. We'll start out with the happy route. So I'm gonna be using a walkthrough just to pick like the right answers. So we can get like the happy ending, and then I will make like separate saves as we go along. It does the walkthrough I'm following does like say like, hey, create save file like here before this choice, and then we can just reload those files, pick the wrong answers, and then just like skim through all the dialogue until we get the bad endings. I think that would be a more easy way to do it. Alrighty. So, can I save here? What? Oh. Oh, I can't save. I guess I'll just have to, like, suspend my software. Just put in sleep mode, but yeah. Sorry for the short episode. Like, kind of thought about maybe combining it with episode 8, but I think it'll be good to give myself a little break day. Because, yeah, it's getting a little hard to record. Because I used to have more days to record, more time, but my boyfriend did, like, synchronize his work schedule, his days off with mine, which is great because we get to play, like, we get to play a bunch of stuff, and we've been playing a lot of, like, Monster Hunter Rise. Like, we actually get to, like, do stuff together. But the caveat is, the downside is that I get less time in the office. I can't hog the office. So I've been doing these, like, usually a little after work, and usually I'm, like, pooped after work. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and yeah, we'll see you in the next episode where we'll start off with Tokisada.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.